Good afternoon to family and friends of today's graduates. Welcome to East Texas A&M University and commencement exercises for the Graduate School. Now, will you please rise for the academic procession?
Ladies and gentlemen, My name is Mark Rudin, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the president of East Texas A&M University. It is my pleasure on behalf of our students, faculty, staff, alumni, and the Texas A&M University system to welcome each of you to this important ceremony. I extend an especially warm welcome to the friends and families of our graduates attending this important event, as well as those around the world watching via webcast. Please remain standing and join Ms. Annalise Melendez, a music major, as she leads us in the singing of our national anthem. Ms. Melendez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Annalise, thank you so much for that. That was not supposed to be a cappella. We were supposed to have music, and she pulled it off wonderfully, so thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Please be seated. Again, welcome. The ceremonial mace you see to my right here is a gift from the faculty presented to the university on the occasion of its centennial in 1989. The mace is used in academic processions to represent the high esteem we attach to the founding values expressed by Professor Mayo more than a century ago: ceaseless industry, fearless investigation, unfettered thought, and unselfish service to others. I would like to thank Dr. Brandon Randolph-Sang, Professor of Management and a member of our Faculty Senate, for bearing the mace. Dr. Randolph-Sang. Thanks, Brandon. Thank you. Now I ask Ms. Amanda Lowe, Director of Alumni Engagement, to the podium to bring greetings from the East Texas A&M University Alumni Association. Amanda?
Thank you, Dr. Rudin. Faculty, family, friends, alumni, welcome home, alumni. Do we have any alumni in the audience? Can you wave that lucky lion symbol for us? And I see some alumni. Welcome home. Thank you for joining us, but most importantly, welcome to the class of summer 2025. Today is your day. Every commencement tells a story of determination, late nights, challenges overcome, and dreams realized. And today, the spotlight is on you. The East Texas A&M University Class of Summer 2025. As your alumni director and a proud Lion myself, it's an honor to celebrate this milestone with you. Today is not an ending, it's the beginning of a lifelong connection to our Lion family. East Texas A&M isn't just a place where you earned your degree. It's a home you'll carry with you wherever you go. Our alumni community is more than 100,000 strong, a network of Lions who's walked these halls, built their futures, and made an impact across the globe. Starting today, you are part of that legacy. The relationships you've formed here, the knowledge you've gained, and the experiences you've lived will forever shape your story. To welcome you into the association, we are gifting each one of you a free one-year membership. I encourage you to use it. Come to our Lion tailgates, connect with your fellow graduates, and tap into the opportunities and support available to you. We want you to stay engaged, keep your contact information updated with our office, and when you can, share your time, talents, and treasures to help shape the journey for future Lions. Carry with you the pride of your accomplishments, the wisdom of your experiences, and the spirit of East Texas A&M. Wear your blue and gold with pride. You are, from this day forward, forever a Lion, and the world is ready for the mark that you are going to make. As you leave the field house, be on the lookout for a small token of congratulations from the Alumni Association. Congratulations, class of 2025. Celebrate, enjoy, and as always, go Lions.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you so much, Amanda. We are pleased here today to have Mr. Mark Stone, Chief Information Officer for the Texas A&M University System. As Chief Information Officer, Mr. Stone is responsible for informational technology, strategy development, and implementation throughout the A&M system. The CIO collaborates with technology as well as non-technology leaders to ensure the A&M system support A&M system goals, objectives, policies, procedures, and initiatives as specified by the Chancellor. Please help me welcome Mr. Mark Stone to bring greetings from the A&M system and authorize conferral of the degrees. Mr. Stone.
Good afternoon. President Rudin, Provost Vakahasi, faculty, family members, and most importantly, today's graduates. I'm honored to be here today to bring greetings and well wishes on behalf of the entire Texas A&M University system. Today is a very special day. To those graduating, let me say that I am personally proud to be here, to celebrate with such a diverse group and unique set of graduates. Today, after years of hard work, many long nights of studying, and undoubtedly plenty of good times, you have proved that you are more than capable of achieving the loftiest of goals. One thing is for sure, this significant accomplishment demonstrates your great depth of character and your ability to rise to the occasion. For more than 140 years, the universities of the Texas A&M system have been dedicated to helping students like you. Now, we at the A&M system would like to challenge you to carry on our proud legacy of service and helping others. Please take all that you have learned here to make a positive impact on your community and the world. We will be watching as you and as well as your fellow graduates to all that you will be doing in the future. We look forward to seeing what those great things are. So, to each and every one of you, we in the Texas A&M University system say congratulations and Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mark, for those remarks. It's always great to have you here. The earning of an advanced degree is a significant achievement in the life of an individual. We are pleased today to confer graduate degrees upon 247 candidates in this ceremony, 12 doctoral and 235 masters, and throughout the weekend, a total of 756 degrees in three ceremonies. Now, Dr. Tammy Vakahasi, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, will introduce our speaker. Dr. Vakahasi.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to introduce our speaker for this ceremony, Mrs. Tatiana Chamorro Rivers. Mrs. Chamorro Rivers is a Dallas-based Nicaraguan entrepreneur. After completing her master's degree in marketing, she founded her branding and digital agency in 2020, and by 2023, she had exited. Tatiana was named as one of the Dallas 500 most influential leaders by D Magazine. She started as an international student and built successful businesses that generated over $5 million in annual revenue collectively. Currently, as the Chief Marketing Officer and co-founder of Toucan Cocktails, Tatiana is at the forefront of introducing an innovative beverage company, introducing new ready-to-mix cocktail category through patent Toucan technology. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Tatiana Chamorro Rivers to the podium.
Good evening, class of 2025. It is such an honor to be here today. Thank you, President Rudin, faculty and staff, and families and friends who are here. Standing here is surreal. I am not just speaking to you as a guest, I am speaking to the version of myself that once sat where you are now, full of dreams, full of questions, and unsure of what would come next. 11 years ago, on an August afternoon, my husband and I arrived to Commerce, Texas, with our 2-year-old son for the first time. We were 22 and 23. We had sold everything we owned in Nicaragua so that we could pursue his master's degree. We drove into town with a rented car and 10 suitcases. No job waiting for us, no family nearby, no clear path for what would happen after we arrived. We didn't know where our apartment was. The campus was quiet, and most students hadn't yet arrived. We walked into a building, searching for our keys. And just as the last staff member was leaving for the day, we caught her in the parking lot. She stayed late, found our keys, and helped us get into our apartment. That moment was my first lesson in commerce. Opportunity often begins with kindness. The months that followed were humbling. We didn't have a car, so we pushed our son in his stroller to Walmart for groceries, loading the bags in the stroller for the walk, and sometimes strangers would stop and offered us rides. And in those moments, sweating in Texas heat, balancing groceries with a toddler far from home, I began to understand something that has shaped my entire life. Start with a dream, form a plan, and keep momentum going. When I first walked this campus as a dependent of an international student, I already knew my dream. I wanted to graduate before we returned home. And even though that dream felt more impossible than possible, I made a plan. While my husband completed his MBA, I volunteered everywhere I could. I looked for opportunities, I built connections, I stayed curious. I met my first mentor, Dr. Hendricks, at one of those volunteering opportunities on campus. Dr. Hendricks didn't only influence my career. She influenced my heart and guided me and my desire to give back. A year later, I enrolled as a student. I was what they call a non-traditional student. I had already started college 3 times before that, at 3 different institutions. Each time I began again from scratch. Each time, I sat down in Typography 101 with the same dream of becoming a designer one day. It was during my undergraduate studies that I met my first mentor, Dr. Salvatore Attardo. One day, he asked me what I wanted to do after I graduated. I told him, I want to become an entrepreneur. I didn't fully understand what that meant, but I knew what it felt like. I knew I wanted to build something of my own. I knew I wanted to create, to lead. A dream is all I needed. At 23, with a now 3-year-old, I realized my degree would take 5 years to complete. None of my credits were being transferred, so I went to Dr. Virgil, Professor Virgil and Dr. Dahmer Odom for guidance. I found mentors anywhere I could. I told Virgil I was considering changing my degree so I could graduate faster, but I was afraid it might limit my future as a designer. He looked at me and he said, "If someone can do it, it's you." And honestly, I don't know if he truly believed that, but that's all I needed to believe it. And this was enough to keep the momentum going. I changed my degree, and 6 months later, I walked the stage, this same stage, for the first time as a graduate student, debt-free as summa cum laude. 2.5 years later, I walked this stage again, this time with my master's degree in marketing. During that program, there was a night I will never forget. I was exhausted, balancing classes, work, being a mom. There was an entrepreneurship networking event scheduled for that evening. I almost didn't go. But I told myself, something that has changed my life. You never know who you're going to meet. So I went. And at the event, I met a kind alum who was volunteering his time to mentor students. He introduced me to several people, one of them being his son-in-law. That connection didn't pay off immediately. Years later, when I launched my branding agency, I emailed everyone I knew. His son-in-law replied. He hired me for projects and later invited me to be an advisor in his startup. That startup is Toucan Cocktails. After building my branding agency and growing it into something I was incredibly proud of, I made the decision to sell my shares and walk away. What no one tells you is that even when you choose to let go, starting over still hurts. I didn't lose a business. I lost my title, my routine, the sense of who I was. I remember sitting in the living room one night thinking, who am I now? For some reason, for someone who had always kept moving, always had a plan, that momentum of stillness felt unfamiliar, almost unbearable. But here's what I learned. Starting over is just moving forward. That's when I joined Toucan Cocktails. Today, I am a partner. Toucan Cocktails launched a year ago and now has distribution available in 8 states, with home delivery to 43. Toucan is revolutionizing the beverage industry by launching a patent beverage technology into the US market, and I get to be a part of it. All of that happened because I showed up to one event that I almost skipped. Momentum doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you keep showing up, especially when it's inconvenient. Graduating twice from East Texas A&M University gave me more than a degree. It gave me a foundation for my life, but the degrees alone didn't build the life. I had to look for opportunities, take the risks, and move when the path was unclear. Now it's your turn. Today, I serve on the Alumni Foundation Board. My husband and I started a scholarship for 2 international students a year. Because did you know that $1,000 or more allows an out-of-state student or an international student to pay in-state tuition? That single scholarship can change the entire course of someone's education and their life, just like it did for me. We started those scholarships because we know what it's like to arrive here with a dream and very few resources, hoping someone will believe in you. Here is my distilled truth about success. It's not just resilience, it's not just discipline. It is what I call brave ignorance, the willingness to dream big without what if stopping you. What if you moved to Texas and failed? What if I graduated or I didn't? What if my business didn't work? What if can also mean what if it works? And the second part is desire. You have to want it enough to keep going, even when the plan changes. Before I close, I want to share something I did recently. It was an exercise someone suggested, and I want you all to try it. They asked, what would happen if you sat down for coffee with your younger self? So here is my version. I met my younger self for coffee at 9 a.m. She was 10 minutes late. I arrived just in time. She ordered a mocha latte. I ordered a vanilla latte with almond milk. She arrived with her 2-year-old. I had just left her 13-year-old at an event. She told me she didn't think she would ever graduate from college. I told her we have a master's now. She told me how scared she was of driving. I told her we just drove back from Oklahoma. She spoke about wanting to start her own business one day. I told her we're building our 3rd now. She said she'd like to own a home and showed pictures of her small 2-bedroom apartment. I told her we're real estate investors now. She wasn't sure if she'd be able to stay in the US long term. She's still on a student visa. I told her we're becoming American citizens this year. She had so many questions, so I asked if she wanted to see pictures of our family. She said, "You look so happy." I said, we are. And that's when I realized every fear, every doubt, every late night breakdown, every restart was leading here. Momentum isn't a straight line, but it always moves forward if you do. Class of 2025, today is not the end of your story. Today is day one. When you walk off this stage, I want you to do 3 things. First, show up, even when it's inconvenient, uncomfortable, or uncertain. Second, have a plan. See yourself 5 or 10 years from now and reverse engineer the steps to get there. Third, look for the yes when you hear a no. A no is just a path that didn't work. There is always another. And finally, surround yourself with the right people, because talent matters, working hard matters, and the people around you, the ones who believe in you, stretch your vision and walk beside you when the road gets hard, they matter more than you think. I would not be here today if it weren't for my husband. He believed in me long before I believed in myself. He made space for my dreams while pursuing his own. He reminded me every step of the way that I was capable of more. I hope you find people like that in your life, and that one day you become that person for someone else. Take the time to celebrate today. Take pride in what you have built, in what you have accomplished. But remember, your momentum doesn't end tonight. It only starts. Congratulations, class of 2025. Today is day one.
Tatiana, thank you so much for your wonderful remarks and making today even more special. Tatiana and Carlos are great friends of the university, and it's great to see you. It's great to see Carlos, Adriana. Thank you so much for coming today. Can you help me thank Tatiana one more time? You know, when I hear stories like Tatiana's and other students that I get to interact with, you know, I get to stand up here as president, do all these presidential things and so forth, but the true impact that you hear from her story are the interactions our students and alums have had with our faculty. So faculty, thank you very much for that, and I think Tammy's going to say a few words towards the end, but thank you for everything you do. This graduating class includes some students who merit special recognition. East Texas A&M is committed to serving our military and veteran students. We are fortunate to have a special group of students in this graduating class whom we'd like to commend for their service to our country. Would our military and veteran graduating students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please note that these graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords designating their service to our country. And we would ask that any active duty military and veterans in the audience and faculty ranks and faculty and staff stand up so we may show our appreciation for your service. Thank you. Thank you so much for serving our country so nobly and so well. We are honored that so many friends and families and special guests can be with us here today to help us celebrate pride in our graduates. Many of you, I know, will want a permanent record of this event, but for safety reasons and as a courtesy to those around you, we request that you refrain from leaving your seats to take pictures during the actual ceremony. A professional photographer will be up here in front and will photograph the conferring of each of the graduates' degrees. At this time, Dr. Jennifer Schrader, Dean of the Graduate School, will present candidates for doctoral degrees. Dr. Schrader?
The doctoral degree is the highest and most advanced university award that can be earned in a particular field. It is granted in recognition of the completion of academic preparation for research, creative scholarship, or professional practice. The candidates for the doctoral degree will be hooded. Will the candidates for the doctoral degree please rise? President Rudin, these candidates for the doctoral degree have met all the requirements for graduation in their particular disciplines. Therefore, on behalf of the graduate faculty at East Texas A&M University, it is with great pleasure that I proudly recommend that their degrees be conferred.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, the Board of Regents, and the Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System, I hereby confer upon you the particular degree to which you are entitled, with all the honors, rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the doctoral degree please proceed to the stage to receive your diploma?
Ashley Inbody, PhD, Counselor Education and Supervision. She will be hooded by Dr. Lavelle Hendricks. Tally Gomez, EDD, Supervision, Curriculum, and Instruction, will be hooded by Dr. Catherine Dixon. John Tedford, EDD, Educational Administration, will be hooded by Dr. Sharon Ross. Andrea Lauren Hutchison, EDD, Supervision, Curriculum, and Instruction, will be hooded by Dr. Sherry Colby. Emily Camarena, EDD, Educational Administration, will be hooded by Dr. Teresa Farler. Shavania Dash, EDD, Educational Administration, will be hooded by Dr. Teresa Farler. Jana White, EDD, Educational Administration, will be hooded by Dr. Teresa Farler. Natasha Magoo Clark, EDD Higher Education, will be hooded by Dr. Tony Lee. Simone Donald, PhD, Counselor Education and Supervision, will be hooded by Dr. Zaidi Modzain. Hui Lam, PhD, Counselor Education and Supervision, will be hooded by Dr. Zaidi Mozan. Monica Wilhite, PhD, Counselor Education and Supervision, will be hooded by Dr. Zaidi Modzain. Jacoby Hunter, PhD, English, will be hooded by Dr. Gavin Johnson.
Please join me in extending congratulations to all of our doctoral candidates. Dr. Schrader will now present candidates for the master's degrees. Dr. Schrader.
The specialist and master's degrees are respected academic distinctions. They are awarded in recognition of the successful completion of substantive post-baccalaureate study in a chosen field in preparation for scholarly and professional activities. In addition, the Master of Fine Arts is considered a terminal degree at East Texas A&M, and candidates for the MFA will be hooded. Will the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees please rise? Master's and specialist students, please stand. President Rudin, these candidates for the master's and specialist degrees have met all the requirements for graduation in their particular disciplines. Therefore, on behalf of the graduate faculty at East Texas A&M University, it is with great pleasure that I proudly recommend that their degrees be conferred.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, the Board of Regents, and the Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System, I hereby confer upon you the particular degree to which you are entitled, with all the honors, rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for master's degrees please proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas?
David L. Bates. Jean Cedric Kwame. Jose Luis Acosta.
Samantha Felicity Ocovio Martinez.
Nicholas Ajay Boateng.
Richmond Amankawa Adamanko.
Jaden D. Ainsworth.
Rumana Ankter.
Taniqua E. Allen.
Tashay Allen.
Kavya Babaraj.
Margaret E. Arthur.
Ahmed Belakwa.
Megan Bell.
Ashley Linnea Blunt.
Brittany Claire Brown.
Tommy J. Bullard.
Chaehyun Bun.
Lacey B. Cardwell.
Colton L. Carson.
Juan Martin Cedillo Jr.
Sri Lokesh Chalamashetty.
Rashida M. Chambers.
Kiani Simone Charles.
Alicia Chavez Godinez.
Lisa Louise Cherno.
Sharon Glenell Childress.
Nim Lim Ting.
Arena Lynn Clarity.
Caitlin Rochelle Corder.
Chelsea Elizabeth Cunningham.
Kamea L. Devereaux.
Traisha Denise Dillard.
Andy J. Doty.
Jaquez Dove.
Jessica L. Drake.
Jennifer N. Dyson.
Brianna Sierra Nicole Early.
Tara Eslamian.
Yamiled Espinoza Veladez.
Rebecca A. Eubank.
Nita Gozi Ezequem.
Christina Fincher.
Sarah Riley Finnegan.
Xavion Nathaniel Fuller.
Claudia Juliette Fryer.
Ryan M. Garland.
Lexi Madison Brooke Godwin.
Srikar Reddy Gogu.
Maria A. Gonzalez Aguirre.
Jada Lee Elizabeth Graff.
Robin L. Grant.
Angel Gupta.
Lindsay K. Hand.
Mercedes Danielle Handford.
John Ryan Haynes.
Shannon Lane Hartman.
DeAndre Lawrence Harrison.
Stephanie Elizabeth Henderson.
Sharcini Shri Henderson.
Nubia M. Hernandez.
Daniel Hernandez.
Kendall Rain Hoffman.
Mason Higginbotham.
Farouk Jawed Jangda.
Elizabeth Grace Hood.
Lakiria Kamira Jones.
Linda Grace James.
Carissa Clayton Jones.
Tyron Monique Jones.
Lorraine Kincannon.
Carlincia Lene Jones.
Brandon L. Lee.
Davida Emma Masare Kaseba.
Emma Seminaro Leonard.
Christopher W. Latin.
Mubita J. Liquezo.
Mason Lee.
Armisha Renier Love.
Erin Beth Logue.
Evan Barton Magruder.
Vicky L. Luster.
Lisa Haywood.
Javier Malagan.
Cheyenne Renee Martinez.
Rocio Torres Martinez.
Misael Maisonette.
Alyssa Paige McClendon.
Crystal Marie McElveen.
Wednesday Marie McKinney.
Charles Dirk McName Jr.
JC Lane McNett.
Catherine B. Merle.
Justin D. Miller.
Laurel H. Moran.
Amber Denise Mouton.
Venkatesh Balkrishna Mukherjee.
Katie Lynn Murphy.
Atia Sadia Naushinara.
Matthew A. Neeson. Stephanie Lizette Ortiz.
Abraham Nordbeji.
Matthew Dwight Parker.
Lisa Olgan Galindo.
Jan Alexander Perez Bonilla.
Michael Bawawa Owusu.
Baroraz Pachika.
Kirti Parmar.
Krista G. Pleasant.
Jennifer Fang.
Austin Wayne Roberts.
Enrique J. Planas.
Corey Alexander Rodriguez.
Joseph Luciano Reisinger.
Star Rosales.
Karen M. Robles.
Jordan Elise Sanders.
Zaira Rojo Ugalde.
Jesriben Savalia.
Michael Anthony Rosario.
Leslie Harp Sharp.
Yesenia M. Sanchez.
Joy Bernice Shaw.
Jerry Sarpong.
Julia Marie Smith.
David F. Scott Reynolds.
Lorianne Stamen.
Christian Deshawn Shaw.
Monica A. Stevens.
Sierra L. Smith.
Laura G. Sullivan.
Kennedy Kentavious DeJuan Snell.
Brittany M. Talley.
Dwayne Stevens II.
Diamond Asbernay Thompson.
Connor J. Stockerl.
Lindsay J. Trinkle.
Suleiman Mohammed Suraju.
Lydia Vinson.
Stacy Nicole Tandy.
Ashton Wall.
Marshall Drake Toussaint.
Leela Christine Whitley.
Carmen Marcela Verde Herrera.
Clydell Williams III.
Michaela Renee Walker.
Michaela K. Woods.
Emma C. Watts.
Stephanie Wright.
Pythina Laria Whitaker.
Monica Yates.
Kirsten Elise Williams.
Leah Nora Youngblood.
Denton M. Wood Sr. Amanda Marlene Yates. Bradley Kyle Fowler. Kelly Elikplim Yegbe.
Thank you, Ashanka. Well, we made it through. I want you to know that I was talking to Tatiana up here, that sometimes the graduate ceremony is a little bit subdued, a little more solemn and so forth. And I kind of, you know what I say? The heck with that. Will you help me and through full voice, help me congratulate these graduates for me, please? Thank you so much. I'll send your regards to the undergraduates tomorrow. Great job. Please help me invite Dr. Vakahasi back up to the podium. Dr. Vakahasi.
I will agree, that was impressive, very impressive, and congratulations again, graduates. Now, graduates, although today is about you, I'd like to take a minute to reflect on your academic journey that brought us to this point of time. Faculty, will you please stand? I'm asking the faculty to stand because at the heart of every university are the faculty, professors, instructors, mentors, in some cases, lifelong supporters. These individuals standing before us have dedicated their own lives to transforming others' lives, from early morning classes to late afternoon or evening office hours, from the many hours of grading tests or engaging in research and scholarly activity, to attending professional conferences and other student-oriented events. These faculty have not only been supportive, but challenging when needed and often inspiring. Students, these individuals have pushed you to think critically and worked on your behalf for your future, preparing you to follow your dreams, imparting knowledge, offering learning opportunities to prepare you for the next steps of your career, and setting the foundation for lifelong learning. Graduates, family, and friends, please join me today in expressing gratitude for these faculty. In addition, I'd like to ask our staff, including members of the platform party, to stand or to wave. I want you to remember that these people come to work every day to support students and faculty. Their influence extends beyond the classroom, and they are valued members of the Lion family. Please also join me in expressing our appreciation for the outstanding staff that we have here at East Texas A&M. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vakahasi. Now, I ask that you all please stand and join Miss Annalise Melendez as she leads us in the singing of our alma mater. The words are printed on the back of the program and also inside the graduate diploma covers. At the conclusion of the alma mater, we ask that you remain standing until the recessional has left the floor, right down the middle. We ask that the graduates and faculty to continue in the recessional march until you reach the doors. Thank you so much for joining us today. Ms. Melendez.